Okay, now we're going to be looking at solving equations for a specified variable. So for the first one, it says solve for x. So I want to get x all by itself. That means I need to move the 5 and the 7 over, but you need to move them in the correct order. So when I move the 7, I'm going to subtract 7. But right here, I'm just going to write y minus 7. So I can't really subtract that. And that equals 5x. Now the final step is to move the 5. And the opposite of multiplying by 5 is to divide by 5. So we have to divide everything over here by 5, not just the y and not just the 7. So our final answer is y minus 7 all divided by 5 equals x for this first example. For the next example, I'm going to go ahead and add 8 like you would normally. But now we have a y minus 4, and to add 8 to that, we're actually going to get y plus 4 because a minus 4 plus a positive 8 is a positive 4. Now we're going to divide by 3 again like we did on the last equation. Everything is divided by 3, so our final example or final answer is y plus 4, all of that divided by 3 equals x. Now for the last two, we want to solve for y. So just make sure you pay attention to which variable it's asking you to solve for. So for this first one, I am going to add 5x to both sides, and then I get 3y equals 9 plus 5x, and now I'm going to divide by 3. Now it's everything divided by 3, not just the 9. So we have y equals 9 plus 5x all divided by 3. Now you could stop here, this is fine, but if you want to divide the 9 and the 3, then it would look like this. I would just split up these two. Now keep in mind that this is fine. This is okay. You can stop here if you want. But some students will try to divide the 9 by 3, and if you do, it will simplify to 3 over 1, but then you have to leave the 5/3 x. So I would have y equals 3 plus 5/3 x. So either one of these answers that I have outlined here would be okay. Now the final answer, or the final equation, let's try this one. When I subtract 4x, I get 2y equals 8 minus 4x. But this time, when I divide by 2, I can divide both of these by 2. So all of these will cancel out. Let's see if I can get a different color here. Now, if you can divide everything by 2,
students, you go straight to red 1 today.
Sorry about that.
There is no advisory. Go straight to red 1 after you pick up your computers.
And then we have y equals 4 minus 2x, or you could write that as y equals minus 2x plus 4. But if you can divide everything in here by 2, then you need to. Please do not leave it as 8 minus 4x over 2. Over here, because you can't divide everything by 3, you can leave it like this, or if you do divide the 9 divided by 3, then you have to write it as 5/3.